One of the things we were talking about was this experience of, when you go to high school, of being very small compared to everyone else.
When they came into infants, they were tiny people, and that they themselves, as they are now, year sixes, are the giants of the school. And when they go to high school, that will reverse. So we've done some exercises where you're the smallest. So we've had kids on their knees and other kids being taller and looking up and just trying to express in a technique called thought tracking, where you just tap a child on the shoulder and say, what are you feeling, what are you thinking? They've expressed what it feels like to be in that role when they've been the biggest.
I feel like I'm surrounded by giants.
Surrounded by giants?
It feels, I feel like I'm in reception again.
You feel like you're in reception again?
I feel exasperated.
Exasperated.
Feels like you're going to be stepped on.
Feels like you're going to be stepped on?
It feels like you're a pea.
Feels like you're a pea.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with you.
Are your teachers nice?
Are your teachers nice?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, we've got a lot of teachers there.
Yeah, you have much more teachers than you do in primary school.
So how many teachers do you reckon you have? Because obviously in primary school you only have one teacher. So in high school, roughly, how many teachers are you seeing?
One per each subject. Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, roughly about 10.
So about 10 teachers. Right.
Yeah.
So Linford's been in high school now. What year are you in?
I'm in year 10.
Okay. So would you like to ask him some questions and see what happens in his school? Yeah? They could ask the unofficial questions, and once you take them off, what are the subjects and how do you get to school and the journeys, there's a whole world that high school kids know about that teachers don't know about.
Have you been put in the same class as your friends?
Well, I went up and I was the only boy from my school. There was 2 girls and I was the only boy. So I made friends when I got there.
Can I ask a question? What are the dinners like in secondary school?
Our secondary school, they're all right, but most of them are not very nice dinners at all.
Are they improving?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They've got like new chefs and everything, and they're cooking much healthy food, much more healthy, and taking out all the sugary, unhealthy snacks.
And have you ever? How many times have you got lost? Because I've visited St Tyler's, but I didn't get through. It looked pretty big.
It is, but yeah, we've got...
Have you ever got lost?
I have, yeah. If you're like lost, I would ask someone wearing... maybe like your high school doesn't have like the system of a bully counsellor. Maybe it does. But if the bully counsellor asks someone who you feel, you know, and they are friendly, don't go up to like someone who may like trick you and they say, oh, it's over there, and then you end up being late for your lesson and then you end up being in trouble. Go up to someone who you can trust.
All the rumours say that everyone picks on year 7s, but they don't at all. Not at all.
If somebody from another year did pick on somebody in year 7, right, what would happen?
Well, people would like support, like help the person who's being bullied out,
right,
and try and support them, and like give them help to get out of the situation.
Right.
So bullying is a scary thing, and bullying does happen in some places. So what strategies, what can you do, what can you use to protect yourself from bullying?
Have you ever got bullied?
Me? I haven't actually ever got bullied, no.
I did earlier in year 7, but that was when I had like sort of more rowdy friends, and then I sort of changed friendship groups, and then I made new friends, and so no, I don't get bullied anymore.
Are the teachers in high school stricter than the ones in primary school?
I would definitely think so. Yeah, there's more you got to get homework done. When you get older, there's coursework set, and I think they're stricter on you because they want you to like achieve more in high school. Like you can get out more in high school. So I guess they're strict for a reason. But basically, just be willing to do anything and try your hardest.
Have you ever got lost?
In the school?
Have you ever got lost in your schools?
At the start, when you
Yeah.
start in year 7?
At the start. It's a big place. It's a lot bigger than a primary school like this. So you do get lost.
Yeah,
So what
but
do you
then...
do if you get lost?
Well, I reckon if you ask most people, they will show you where to go, because there's a lot of people who do know where they're going and be happy to help out.
So is it true, because we were talking the other day and we heard that sometimes if you ask people where you want to go, they'll tell you the wrong way. Does that happen, or?
No, I don't think it does, because they wouldn't find it that funny, so it doesn't really happen.
So if you do get lost, the best thing to do is just ask somebody the way, and people will be very helpful.
Say, like, you're quite, you go for every question, like, because you know all, you know all, but you know, like, the answers to most of the questions that they're asking.
Yeah.
Would you, like, maybe get bullied for that?
Yeah, there's like 2 ways. There's people will target you as a swot, a geek, or someone like that. Like people who are maybe in the middle and they're not as able as you. Maybe they're a bit jealous.
Yeah.
What subjects do you study?
Do you want me to go through all of them?
Yeah, tell us all the
It's going to take a while. Right. Maths, English, science, PSEHE.
PSHE, that's it.
Is that it? I
And
don't know.
PE.
Have you had a good time in high school?
High school is brilliant, yeah. I love it there.
What do you love?
Friends, making new friends. You get to hang out with them outside of school. There's clubs and everything. There's trips away. You get to go surfing, like climbing. Everything happens there. There's like a big activities weeks. Really good. More opportunities in high school.